Hi, I'd like to invite you to join me August 20th when we are going to be starting the foundation program with this new book, Universal Compassion, written by Venerable Geshe, where he talks about inspiring solutions for difficult times. This book is precious. I really can't tell you how deeply meaningful it's been in my life and in the lives of so many people. It is from the class of Lojong, or mind training instructions, that are taught in Kadampa Buddhism. And these instructions are principally concerned on the development of compassion and wisdom, which are like the two wings of a bird. A bird can't fly with just one wing. Our compassion and our wisdom need to be equally cultivated and equally emphasized if you are to make progress on the spiritual path in our daily lives. And this book is really special. It expands our mind. Normally preoccupied with the small concerns of our daily life, our mind is like trapped in, if you like, just this little cage of small fears, thoughts, worries about daily mundane affairs. We need to break out of that cage, and it is our meditation on compassion that teaches us to do this, and universal compassion, trying to make our mind universally compassionate, wishing to protect every single living being, even the tiniest insect, from its suffering. This needs to be done in a wise way, which is why we need wisdom, but also a structured way. And Venerable Geshe presents a special method in universal compassion to do this, which we will be learning together. It recognizes that when we train in compassion and train in wisdom, we are training in these qualities in a fairly unpredictable world where things go wrong. And often we are practicing amidst many obstacles, suffering, difficulties. So a portion of the book is devoted to a practice we call transforming adverse situations into the path of the cultivation of wisdom and compassion. In other words, it teaches us how the obstacle is the way forward. The difficulties in life are the way forward. They're how we progress spiritually. And sometimes our lives are so scattered, our thoughts are scattered, it teaches us how to integrate all our mental energy so that we can focus on the development of these two qualities. Our mind is a lot more powerful than we think it is. We underestimate ourselves sometimes, and this book shows us how to unlock that by learning to focus and integrate all the strength and energy within our mind, like focusing the sun's rays through a magnifying glass. We can just set things alight. We can create a fire with that. And this is like a ripple. Think of a drop of water into a still pool, just ripples out. We want to bring benefit to the world. We want to change the world. The world doesn't want to be changed. How do we go about this? By changing our mind. If we can cultivate these qualities of compassion and wisdom, then our mind will begin to change, and from this, these ripples of change will ripple out to other people, the people around us, the people in our neighborhood, and every living being in the entire world. What we are studying in the foundation program will directly and indirectly improve the world we live in. Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about the foundation program itself, and listen up because this is really important. This is key. We're not just studying a book like a magazine or something. The foundation program is one of 3 study programs that Venerable Geshe designed: the general program, the foundation program, and the teacher training program. And these 3 study programs were designed to transmit a spiritual lineage, a living spiritual lineage that's originated with Buddha Shakyamuni 2,500 years ago. And it's not some dry, dusty truth in a dusty old tomb somewhere. It's a living spiritual truth that is transmitted to us in this program, and that has the ability to transform ourselves and our lives. But we have to go about this in a very methodical manner. We have interest in these teachings, we have interest in the Dharma in general, but often our interest is just a little bit here and there. Geshe gives he says it's like a little bit like we're just shopping in the supermarket, and we go about and think, oh, I'll have a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that. I'll go to one course over here, and that retreat sounds nice, and ooh, that empowerment looks good, I'll do that. So of course we learn from this and we get good imprints on our mind, but nothing deep can really happen unless we approach our inner development in a very systematic and structured way. And this is the value of the foundation program. It is systematic. We work through this work from beginning to end, page by page, looking at every paragraph, what's its meaning, moving on. And in addition, we do not do this in a passive manner. Sometimes we go to a teaching and it's a little bit like watching television. The person's at the front is giving a teaching and instruction, and we're just sitting on our chair, just as if we're watching television. It's very passive. It's going into our mind, but our mind is not really engaged. So the foundation program is designed to bring out to demand our mind to engage with the material. It's not just a one-way teaching. It's dialogue. It's group discussion. We interact, and through discussing these teachings and getting excited about these teachings and suddenly discovering new horizons in our lives, and wow, I didn't realize this, and I didn't realize that, and wow, this is amazing. We really start to engage in the material on a deeper and deeper level, and change does begin to happen. And this program does have meditation built into it too. Meditation is where we take these inner truths we've understood, and we bring them to a deep level of our mind, and we just stay with these truths in stillness, where they begin to mix with our mind on a deeper and deeper level. I'd like to invite you to participate in this, dare I say it, amazing journey we're going to have together starting in August, and it'll be wonderful to see you there. We're starting with if you're interested, on the 20th of August. It's like that Sunday will be a one-day dip your toe in and see whether you like it day. So please do come for that, and then you can decide, oh, I really like this, I'm going to enroll on the program. Okay, take care.